Pink Ladies, T-Birds just happen to be watchers of this shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and don't adjust your computer screen. Hell just froze over. So, thank you so much for joining me again. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and we are here to talk about Season 12, Episode 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race, aka Snatch Game. Everybody's favorite, right? So, couple things. Yeah, I took my shoes off, y'all saw that. Couple things. Number one, I was all stressed out about not having a look because I couldn't go to the craft store or the fabric store, and didn't almost all these bitches basically have on what I have on? Let's wear some icy colors, let's throw some fur on, let's have on silver and blue and white. All that for nothing. Fucking nailed it. Number two, wouldn't matter if I can go to the craft store anyway because fuck Hobby Lobby. So let's go ahead and get into RuPaul's Drag Race. So Snatch Game. I was a little bit worried about Snatch Game because it was 10 people in Snatch Game. I was really worried. You guys, I was really worried. But it was okay. It wasn't my favorite Snatch Game ever, but it was okay. And it wasn't as chaotic as I thought it was going to be. So wonderful. Let's go ahead and get into the episode. Usually I have these things that stick out to me that I go out of order, but yeah, I do got a couple of those things. Let me quit lying. First of all, can we talk about the shade? I always say I'm not going to talk about this bitch unless I got to. I'm going to have to talk about her anyway because she was definitely top 3 in Snatch Game. Like that Katharine Hepburn where she was doing this and writing gibberish and was just saying what the right answer was. It was genius. I'm not going to take talent away from somebody. I am, however, going to hold you to a certain moral level and you're still a piece of shit. But you slayed that. You slayed that. You did. You slayed that. But you weren't the best. Let's just get right into Snatch Game. You guys, I'm so glad Gigi Goode got that win. And I felt like it was so well deserved because usually I know who everybody is on Snatch Game. This time I didn't, and one of the people that I had no knowledge of whatsoever was Maria the Robot. I'm like, hey, well, I don't really watch daytime TV. I mean, we all do right now because we can't do shit else, right? But, like, I ain't never seen Maria the Robot. Who the fuck is this? Just the physical comedy. The way she thought it through, that everything she wrote looked like it was digital. It was, RuPaul even doubted her. And she was like, yeah, I'm not worried. She shouldn't have been. She killed that. Really good, really funny, really a physical comedic performance that I wasn't expecting because you're playing a robot. I could kind of see how a robot would be funny, like just saying vocal things and saying things wrong. That part I get. That part I get. Being a robot in comedy is not new. Look up Small Wonder. It's not new. But the physical comedy of it was right. Gigi Goode thoroughly deserved that win. I thought Jackie Cox did a really good job. I would say probably this season of Snatch Game, I probably knew the least amount of people. I have heard of Poppy, but I'm unfamiliar. I didn't have any idea who Maria the Robot was. I didn't have any knowledge of Patricia Quinn as an older woman. Like, yeah, I know she's Magenta on Rocky Horror. I know they did Shock Treatment. I know I said she was going to be the wrong person because the rumor was she was going to be Columbia. But somebody from Rocky Horror. Her doing the older person, I had no knowledge of what Patricia Quinn is doing now. No clue. I'm not super familiar with the Real Housewives, but I do know who Lisa Rinna is. But I don't know what her character is on the Real Housewives because I don't watch that. I don't watch any Real Housewives. And if I know any of them, it's Atlanta because fucking duh. But, who else didn't I know? It was just like, usually like I'm very pop culture friendly and I know who these people are. Bernadette Peters, I was wondering how Jan was going to make that funny. She did the voice well enough and the answers were cute. I'm worried, y'all, because I just got cast on the RuPaul's Drag Race show and realized I have no character for Snatch Game. Which is inevitably coming. And I'm like, holy shit, who am I going to be for Snatch Game? Then you have people that... The thing about Snatch Game is when you do that and you're doing a celebrity, it pretty much has to almost be a parody of the character. It has to be extra. And where I thought that Jackie did that, and what I can only assume Maria did, which Allison did do an exaggeration. Jackie Cox did an exaggeration of Lisa Rinna. And I can only assume Maria the Robot, because Maria the Robot damn sure ain't programmed to tell somebody, bitch, are you trying to control me? Definitely not programmed for that. But cool. It has to be an exaggerated characterization. And I feel like there were people that weren't doing that. Let's go ahead and get into the Snatch Game. I'm so ready for it to be like a filler episode so these videos ain't this long. But anyway. So. Okay, so Heidi was doing Leslie Jones. I thought Heidi did a pretty decent Leslie Jones. She did still have her southern accent, but I think from what we saw of her, the look, the whipping up the blue outfit that she just had on, and whipping that up and doing that hairstyle because she was just on the show, was cool. This spiky, normal Leslie Jones hair was cool. Her being a little bit of a thirst trap for Aaron Samuels, Jonathan Bennett, who, by the way, go ahead and put that right there, like one of my tweets. Go ahead and put that right there. Who was actually very, very funny as well on the Snatch Game. He was pretty funny. She did a serviceable job, but you know, we don't see everything. Jackie, I thought, did a really good job. Jada is Cardi B. Jada did as well with Cardi B as I would do with Cardi B. Cardi B is already such an exaggerated characterization of anybody anyway that it would be kind of hard to over-characterize Cardi B, because Cardi B is already an over-characterized version of herself. And I didn't get these big ostrich feathers that was just these big feathers that was sticking off the shoulder of the suit. But, you know, she was sticking her tongue out. She was saying like that ass and shaking her ass. It was serviceable. It was definitely safe. Janice Bernadette Peters. What Von Do did Tina Turner. I hated that goddamn Muppet wig. Why do your wig look like Beaker? That's not Tina Turner. Tina Turner's wig would not be that color. It would not be that reddish brown. It would not be that short at the top. It was like a full wig. Why you got on a wig that look like Beaker or Red from Fraggle Rock? Why you look like a Muppet? You don't look like Tina Turner. But when she switched over to Ike, it was like she would serve cake. Like she picked the right question to switch over to. And that was funny. So, I'll take it. We are talking about Gigi A. And where does Jennifer Holliday, like, I knew very, very early on. I said, oh, this is when we get Aiden versus Britta. This one we about to get Aiden versus Britta. Okay, work. I'm sorry, these lights are hot. And I have on a fur fucking vest in the middle of that damn spring. It's got to come off. Crystal, Poppy. I don't know who Poppy is. But even if I didn't know who Maria the Robot was either, and it was funny. So I knew Crystal's jokes was falling super flat, regardless of if I knew who Poppy was or not. Like Aaron Samuel said, I went home and looked up who Poppy was and still don't know who it is. I have no desire to look up Poppy. I don't know who JoJo CY is either. But I think that might have been funnier. I know as I was binge watching The Masked Singer, I know I guessed her. So I know enough of her. About the same. I know about the same of her as I know of Poppy. Wasn't funny. Fell really flat. And then Allison was Katharine Hepburn. I knew very, very early on, just from the introductions and how they showed the introductions of how they was introducing characters, that Aiden, Britta, and Crystal was going to be in the bottom. I was like, are any of y'all going to be able to turn this around? Because if your introduction joke is bad, good Lord. ABC wasn't funny as nothing. ABC, whack as hell and not funny. Yeah, that was whack as hell and not funny either, but it was funnier than what any of them three bitches did. Okay, so again, like I said, Jackie and Gigi were pretty much killing it. Then when as they showed Allison, because they was trying fucking not to, and then when they had to show her, I was like, okay, Allison is kind of killing it, but not killing it like Jackie and Gigi was killing it. So let me go ahead and get to the top of the episode real quick, because y'all know I skip around like I skip around. I skip around like skips from the regular show. Can I switch it up? April Fools. I jump around like House of Pain. So I'm gonna just keep on going. Britta. I lightweight wish that Aiden would have sent Britta home. As much as I felt like Aiden should have been in the bottom a couple times, more than Britta should have been, I honestly don't even think Britta did a worse job than Crystal. I don't think Britta should have been in the bottom. I think it should have been Aiden and Crystal. Honestly. I think it should have been Aiden and Crystal in the bottom, because at least Britta was trying. Crystal and Aiden, I was like, what the fuck? Britta, I'm like, you're shooting. You playing duck hunt. You shooting. You shooting. But that dog just laughing at you. Ha ha ha. Aiden and Crystal, like, wasn't even trying to me. But we needed that drama, and it was so right. It was so right. We was waiting for Aiden versus Britta. Then they made it so clear it's based on Frozen, the musical. Because it can't be based on Frozen, the Disney property. That's copyright. Okay. And whatever, what have you. I didn't see how anybody's looks was based on Frozen, the musical. But sure. Sure. Except for Widow Von Du, who maybe would have been dressed as one of the parents who they couldn't find because they drunk. But Miss Vanjie was here. Vanjie was here. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and get the drink. Shit don't be cutting off. I'll be scared. I'm going to overflow it. Vanjie was here. Don't know why. She contributed nothing except for trying to fuck Jackie Cox, who said, like, well, you know, I'm married, but we're always looking for friends. Next! Next! Bitch, who's single? Vanjie is always a delight and always funny, but there was no point for Vanjie to be here for this episode. Bitch, you better have the fiercest motherfucking broccoli look the next time I see you live on some shit. For RuPaul's Drag Race, not even fucking joking. You better be the fiercest goddamn Brock ally I ever seen. Going back to Vanjie wasn't there for no reason. So, come on, RuPaul. Let's just tell Heidi she should be completely somebody else that she don't even know. She don't know who Phaedra is. I couldn't do Phaedra either. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, if you would have just did El DeBarge, she don't know who El DeBarge is. Crystal don't know who El DeBarge is. Heidi don't know who Phaedra is. Listen. Somebody on the show said this, and I couldn't remember who said it. I can't remember who said it. You have the longest time to prepare for Snatch Game. So, yeah. You're prepared for Snatch Game. Why come at these people and try to change who they're going to be? Gigi Good is a perfect example of that. Oh, you don't know who I'm talking about and you don't think it's going to be funny? I got to believe in what I said. I've been working on this bitch. And what did she do? One, slayed the children. Killed the Snatch Game. Oh, God, don't. Oh! I snagged my cool silver fucking shirt. Talk about your cold shoulder. But I didn't like that. Can you please leave Heidi alone? Can you do that? You don't like her name. You don't like who she's gonna do for Snatch Game. Can you leave her fucking alone? You cast her. Let her do her. And for that matter, Crystal too. Let's go ahead and get into these looks. Let's go ahead and get into these looks. Oh, I need my phone for that. That's fine. So the Widow Von Du. It wasn't my favorite look. I don't even know if I had a favorite look going into this. Because when I heard the category was going to be Frozen, I expected to see more creativity like this. Unless I'm just going to wear light blue or white or silver. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Like, I was so worried about, I can't go to the craft store, I can't go to the fabric store, I can't go to the dollar store like I usually do, and make a look where I have, like, because what I think about this every time. What I probably would have done is, I probably would have took a dress, you know how they have those ice cubes that are, reusable ice cubes that have like the fluid in it and you freeze it and you don't have to keep making ice. Like, I had planned on using like those. If I couldn't find like plastic actual icicles like they do around Christmas time. Like, I was really thinking about like ice and I wanted to look like it's ice or something related to ice. Widow Von Du is the only person to me that really did something like super creative with it. We'll get to Gigi Good in a minute because I thought about this too. Obviously, did you watch the intro to my video? Jimmy's Diner and Creamery. I thought about ice cream too, but didn't have a way to do anything with that without using actual stuff that I had in my office that I didn't want to part with to make. But moving on from this was creative. This was I Died in the Titanic. Now, the actual period costume isn't my favorite. No. The actual dress underneath, the hair, I get that the hair is supposed to be like wet hair. But it's all wrong. But I love like the icicles coming off the makeup and stuff like that. I'm sure the hair probably was wet until she got on stage with all those lights. But the concept of it, I love. She was the only one that really went outside the box for me. And I thought I was going to see more outside of the box like this. But the garment underneath I didn't love. But she's giving me like Niecy Nash. It's good. The next person was Jan Sports. Is this a White Walker? Is it though? Because I see what you were trying to execute here. I do see what you were trying to execute here. The white boot was a no. Maybe you should have spray painted it or something like that. It's supposed to be icicles, but there's no anything that gives me icicle. See, if you're going to actually do ice, it does need to be a silver to it, a shimmer to it, an iridescent to it, because that's what real ice looks like. So to me, this looks more like the challenge was the Toxic Avenger, and you're polluted, covered in cake by the ocean. That's what it looks like to me. I do like the blue streak in the wig, and I do like the half and half makeup, but this looks like water to me. This doesn't look like ice. This looks like you're dripping. It looks like you're a water monster. Jay and Essence Hall, I mean, seriously. The fish of the season, look like pussy, look like cunt at all times, always well put together. What I will say is the only thing I see ice is like she has this shoulder piece that's like cut. Like ice will be like icicles. And that's cute, but the headpiece is not ice. The outfit is not ice. It's white and silver. You wore white hair. If the headpiece would have mimicked this like icicle pattern that's going around like the shoulder, I think I would have appreciated it more. But the makeup is flawless. It's Jade and Essence Hall. Do I expect anything less than flawless? I don't. But because Jade and Essence Hall is so flawless, because she is so flawless, I always expect so much more of her, because everything to me always looks like this is just something you had in your drag closet and you adapted it. That's what it always looks like to me. You may have not had this white wig that's kind of got like this blue sheen to it, but I feel like you had this white outfit and this white headpiece, and then somebody made you a shoulder piece to go around it to look like icicles. I mean, but it's Jada Essence Hall. When is she not ever flawless? And she's showing that titty, she's showing that body. When is she ever not flawless? But because she is so flawless, and I realize that's so unfair. But because she is so flawless, it's always to me like, okay, you added some shit to something you already had to make it fit into the theme. And that's not even fair. Because what's wrong with that? But that's how I feel. Moving on. This is Jackie Cox. I think Jackie Cox did a good thing, which I think most people of darker skin tone, and I said darker skin tone, like, you know, even if you have a tan or you're a darker Caucasian, if you have a darker skin tone, it does not look natural for your whole head to be platinum blonde. So she has like this golden root in the hair. I think that's a good choice. I don't get the outfit. I don't get the outfit, and I don't get absolutely anything frozen from this. This is just a silver and blue outfit with blonde hair. I don't get anything she said. It's based on her crown. It's frozen. Why is it leaves? Like, I don't get anything frozen from this. I just get, it's blue and silver. Okay, frozen. I got something blue and silver. Kind of like what I did. I'm like, well, I got something in silver, and I can put some white fur with it. Got a little crown, you know. She didn't even go as far as to even have like a frozen, like, white wig is not even super duper platinum. I don't hate the look. Yeah, I kind of do. The fit of the skirt is good. The belt is good. This big thing with the corset, yeah, I kind of hate it. I'm sorry. Heidi. Heidi in the closet. I kind of love this. Here's what she's giving me. I do like that it's a purple lip. She's kind of got like the ombre lip thing going that I got, if it's even still on. So it's like frosty looking, which is the same thing that I tried to do. She is giving me, I don't know how many of y'all watch Archer. Oh, I'm sure the camera just went blurry when I did that. I don't know how many of y'all watch Archer, which, you know, I was down for the white fur. I had it on. She is giving me when Archer had married the Russian chick, and then, like, she turned into a cyborg, and she had, like, the white fur Russian hat, like a white bikini, like a little white. It's very that. I almost wish she would have said, like, I'm giving you Archer tease when it was the Russian, because it's very that. It's very that, and I appreciate the purple lip because it's something different besides the blue lip or the pink lip that everybody else had. Actually, I don't even know who had a pink lip. I think everybody did a blue lip. But I liked it. I personally like a straight wig. I like that the blonde is a little bit dirtier because she is a woman of color. But for this particular look, I would have enjoyed the blonde actually being lighter. In this case, only because she does have a hat on, so we can't see if you have a root or not. And it is supposed to be winter. I would have liked it to be icy or silver or gray or a super platinum blonde. But I love this color blonde on her skin. Like, this is the color blonde that, like, I would like to wear if there was only a little bit of a root. But I really liked it with the muff. I had the muff on too. Like, I liked it. It fits. But it is giving me Mother Russia. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. The only one other thing I will say is because the lip is purple, I would like to have some purple. Maybe even just in the edges of the eye. But I liked it. Gigi Good. Well, we already talked about that. I'm like, of course I would like to have done ice cream. Now, with that being said, I would like to have done ice cream. It's tailored perfect. The skirt is perfectly poofy. I'm going to wear a blue wig to look more like everybody else because it's frozen and I'm going to carry around this big ass ice cream. I have no problem with the ice cream thing. It's kind of my gig right now. But no. It was a little bit outside of the box, but I didn't think ice cream was that far out the box, honestly. The category is frozen. Ice cream, I'm gonna be the ice cream man. That's like the first thing that you would think of outside of the box. Like I said, the Widow Von Du is the one like went outside the box. Like, I'm giving you, I drowned in the Titanic. What's up? That was more outside the box than, okay, well, if I don't want to do like Ice Queen, Russia, if I don't want to give you that, the next thing I would think of is ice cream. And then you didn't even go ice cream look, you went ice cream man. Which is a step down for me. It's cute. It's executed well. And maybe it's because I'm on that Deem right now. And she doesn't do rhinestones and stuff. But I mean, come on. Like the belt, the tie, the buttons aren't going to be covered in sequins or something. It's drag. I can honestly wear this outfit without the fucking hat and the ice cream cone and the pink nose, and I can wear this out and it just looks like clothes. Granted, that's what I do, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they gave this look way too much praise. Crystal Method, love this. And you know why? Because my look was also inspired by Mr. Freeze from Batman Forever. Love this. My look was inspired by Mr. Freeze and Misbehaving. If y'all know who Misbehaving is, that's who Vivica A. Fox was in the movie that was trying to get with him. He was in love with his wife. And I just did Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy having a kid. This was Mr. Freeze and Misbehaving. Like she finally got him to sleep with her and they had a kid. And that was very my look. But he did have the scene where he had the pajamas on and the polar bear slippers, which of course is drag, so I mean, you got on heels. But it is very, very much that. I would have liked for you to have the cigar in your hand or something that made the nod a little bit more clearer, because most drag fans, there are a lot of us, but not all drag fans are geek fans like that would have caught that reference. I caught it as soon as she came out. I was like, this bitch is Mr. Freeze. Because he did have a scene where he had on like his pajamas on, but she did drag it up with the brooch, the wide leg pant, the heel, the hair, put the rhinestones in the hair. It's Crystal's hair. I mean, it's Crystal's look. It's Crystal's makeup. It's those lips and stuff is there, but it's a Mr. Freeze version. It's blue. And one thing I will say, hands down, I love that people that wore the same makeup all the time, like it was just in blue, and I loved all of them. But yeah, I appreciate this, and I got the reference right away. I did get the reference right away, and I really, really, really liked it. Brita filter, I liked it, but is it frozen? The bottom, the hair color, the makeup, sure. The faux fox tails, sure. The actual gown is pink borders at the top. And at first I was just like, oh, the color was just reflecting that pink, till I realized the bottom was iridescent too. And I'm just like, no. It looks like a coloring book version of Brita. You know what I mean? You know how in the coloring book, like, you know, hey, this coloring book is not Rainbow Bright. Let me see, what's up now? This coloring book is Sesame Street. We all know Sesame Street. This coloring book is Sesame Street. But instead of coloring Bert and Ernie the colors that they actually are, I'm going to make Bert pink, and I'm going to make Ernie blue, and I'm going to change the color of their hair, I'm going to change the color of their outfits. This is the coloring book version of Brita. Not saying having a look in your aesthetic is a bad thing, but because you ain't gave me nothing like super wowed me yet, like, it's pretty obvious, like, this is what you do. It's nothing exciting, where other girls I've seen things that I'm just like, this is your look, but you're doing it exciting. Even up to including Gigi, because I know a lot of my viewers out there. What's up, Graphic Jack? What's up, Graphic Jack? One of my OGs is saying that Gigi is doing the same silhouette a lot too. And I agree. But she doing it into a way that I gotta sit there and think about it before I realize that's her silhouette. This is somebody that just colored Brita in some different colors. Oh, the wig is blue this time. The makeup is blue this time. Aiden. Okay. Aiden I like. I'm going to need another drink. No. Aiden. I actually like this look. Okay. I actually like this look. Again, like some other people that I talked about, it's a color swap. It's a color swap. It's Aiden's signature makeup. Wonder who else just did that. They signature makeup, but in blue. Wonder who else just did that. But Um, her signature makeup, because she put in the white contacts. The eyebrows are blue. Wonder who else did that. The eyebrows are blue. The blue makeup. Her signature makeup in this blue is fucking stunning. Let me say that right now. Her signature makeup in this blue with an actual drag wig that's big and blonde, and her signature makeup all in blue with these white contacts, stunning. The body is right. The body is right. The blue coloring on her is right. But bitch, you ain't got that motherfucking Walmart fucking feathers sewed to everything, do you? You're on Drag Race. You got some shit they sell at Walmart. Walmart is at the craft store. Walmart got some good shit now. You need some fabric and some shit from Walmart, you can get it. But Walmart is for the fucking basics. Yes, they're going to have sequin trim. Yes, they're going to have tulle in so many colors. Yes, they're going to have satin in so many colors. The reason why I know that trim is so fucking cheap is because that's what I use when I make Christmas outfits. When it's, oh, we having Santa at the bar. And I decide, well, I want to cosplay. Instead of actually doing an actual Santa costume. That's the shit I buy. $4 for a roll, and I'm telling you right now, based on where she got it at, based on where it's positioned on her outfit. Let me see if it's on the bottom. She didn't even get it on the bottom. It's a roll of that. I'm telling you that right now, because I've done it on the bottom of a circle skirt, and that took 2 rolls of it alone. It was a third row of it just to put it on my sleeves, or not my sleeves, my gloves, and I doubled that for it to look fuller. You got the cheapest Yeti fur possible. You couldn't have went and got fun fur and put a sleeve over that and on the top of that. And I wouldn't even mind on the necklace and the mask. Which, by the way, if y'all know who Penny Draper is, I've done that mask before too. I know everybody ain't got the most fucking money. And I understand that. This is a rest in peace. My good friend Stacey Croner got killed before her senior year. Her mother made her this dress but halter to be in the Miss Teen Youngstown pageant. And actually, honey, that was a real solid sequence. What my friend Stacey's dress was. I love the color of the shoe and the dress and the gloves. It gives me ice flow, nowhere to go. I love Aiden's signature face in this blue makeup. I love this big blonde wig. I like the Yeti headpiece and necklace. I fucking love it. This is some shit that I would do. I love this. And I love an opera length glove. And I love a monochromatic look. But if you were going to do that around the mask and the necklace, that's fine, because you don't want that to be too furry. I would even accept it on the glove if you doubled it. But this little bit of cheap ass Walmart $3.99 for 3 yards white shit on RuPaul's Drag Race, no, ma'am. No. No. What I will say is this is the best look that I've ever seen Aiden in. This is my favorite look that Aiden had on. But at the same time, it's my favorite look that she would have on, because I feel like I can do it. So that's a little kind of a backwards compliment. But the body is right. The color on her is beautiful. I love her signature makeup in that blue. I can't say it enough. I love that she actually had on a drag wig that has some volume. I love the idea of Yeti with the mask and the... So the lip sync, right? Let's use the musical version of Let It Go. But we gonna make it snow on the stage. Oh, now the song got something to do with the goddamn thing? Today it do. Today, it got something to do with the theme. Now the song got something to do with the theme. We gonna do that today. But when Normani was here, we couldn't have a Normani song. Oh, because it was a ballad. She thought Aiden had a chance. Let me break it down to y'all like this. So it can forever be fucking broke. I love a good lip sync to a ballad when it's right. You make me feel like a natural woman. Latrice Royale, pregnant, standing in one spot, just serving, comes to mind immediately. And is the only example I got for y'all on RuPaul's Drag Race. But how many times do we get a ballad that is really, really, really served? We want a fight to the death. Quit fucking doing ballads. I want a fight to a death. I don't necessarily need flips and shablams and dips and suicides. I don't necessarily need all of that. But this is a fight to the death. I need it to be exciting. Generally, a ballad is not exciting. This is a competition show. Flat out. I don't want no more fucking ballads as lip syncs. You know, oh no, take that back. I take that back. Let me take that back. Chi DeVay, and I'm telling you. And I'm telling you. I'm not going. That was another one. But think about the two songs that I named. And think about even the artists that are doing those songs. Those are artists that demand that you fucking slay. I am telling you, I'm not going is one of the greatest 11 o'clock numbers in a musical. Follow me. Y'all watch drag, so a lot of y'all is gay and a lot of y'all like musicals. Follow me. That's one of the best 11 o'clock numbers of all fucking time. As I'm telling you, I'm not going. That is the ballad that's designed to bring the fucking house down. And it's usually somebody that's a powerhouse, super dynamic singer that can do that. I would have rather y'all gave me My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion if y'all was going to do a goddamn ballad. Because it has to be, if you're going to lip sync to a ballad, it has to be fucking show-stopping. And it's not going to be show-stopping unless the actual artist and the song is fucking show-stopping. And the fact that you did Let It Go, but it wasn't even Idina Menzel. And I know everybody is all on Frozen's dick. I never seen Frozen. But I know Idina Menzel. I know Wicked. And I know Rant. And I know Idina Menzel. So even though I ain't never seen Frozen, I know what the fuck she do on Let It Go. And you didn't even lip sync to that version? No shade to the woman that was cast on Broadway, but Idina Menzel is a Broadway legend. It's kind of fucking hard. If you're not going to bring the fucking house down, and when I say that, by bringing the house down with a ballad, I mean the ballad that was written and the singer singing it. If you're not going to bring the house down with a ballad, I don't want to see no more motherfucking ballads on RuPaul's Drag Race. I want to fight to the death. I want to fight to the death. In this whole season, we've been waiting for like this badass lip sync for your life. Because we've had a couple for their legacy. Oh, them wasn't even all that great. The Widow Von Du did that. I want Throw Down, My Life Is on the Line lip sync. And I'm not going to get that from a ballad unless it's the level of an Aretha Franklin. unless it's the level of a Jennifer Hudson or Jennifer Holiday singing, and I'm telling you I'm not going. It's not going to come from a Disney movie, folks. Because, yeah, Frozen the musical, which was Disney first. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. But at the end of the day, we finally got Aiden versus Britta, and it was a goddamn ballot. And I wish I could tell y'all, oh, because Britta slayed the house. I know Britta did his fucking trick. Because the version of Let It Go that we got, oh, Britta did a trick. And they're both in tight gowns. That wasn't the lip sync that we wanted from Aiden and Britta. We wanted some knockdown, drag somebody's hair off type shit. We wanted a fucking wig reveal. We wanted a costume reveal. We wanted somebody lip syncing the house down. We wanted motherfucking Dita Ritz, who never did a goddamn dip or shablam or a split. This will be everlasting love, and just fucking nailed it. We wanted cold-hearted fucking snake between Aiden and Britta. We got bootleg Elsa and Let It Go with snow on the fucking ground. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. All the links as above are below. I've been live tweeting RuPaul's Drag Race every week. You can follow me at Pink Jimmy at Twitter. Just put your thing down, switch it and reverse it, because they won't let me have my old one back. I'm in permanent Twitter jail. Thanks, Trump. That's not a joke. It's not a joke. But you can support me on Patreon. You can give me one-time tips at Cash App. Cash App, and what's the other one? PayPal. All that information is up there, is below. I have merch. I'm going to start working on some new merch here really soon. I just appreciate y'all watching me. Again, we are all going through it. Not only as a country, we are the fucking world. And we're all going through it. But y'all been staying indoors, so I'm more than happy to continue putting content out there, even if I don't make money off of it, just because we're all stuck indoors. And please be safe. Please follow all the laws of your state, your province, your country, your village, wherever y'all are at, because I know everybody doesn't just watch the United States. Everybody, it's not just from the United States. Stay indoors, be safe, follow the laws of your land, and let's all be safe, and hopefully we can kick this goddamn Rona in the ass so she could be the next boot. She don't need to lip sync for her life. She can just get expelled like Willem. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it crazy. Deuces.
You want to be like me. You want to be like me. You want to eat lunch with the cool kids, don't you? Told you I used to be you, I know you. Never learned to crew politics in high school. Now you earn a few funny looks in my school. I can show you how to hypnotize minds, fool. Like the chicks in the bunny books for fly dudes. Why you? Cause I see your potential.